What is up?
What up?
Sunday.
Well, well,
I'm so
well. No, no
No
Rooster so
Sterling
far.
yet. That's right. Maybe he'll turn up shortly.
Isn't he in first place too?
Yep,
Isn't he first place in picks?
yep. But I think two games.
Getting lazy.
Maybe he just doesn't want to talk about those Cowboys.
Dude, that was I
Debacle,
thought the
dude.
Saints could win, but damn, I didn't think it was gonna be that big of a blowout.
Oh yeah, dude. It was quite insane.
It was
And they have
very
another tough game today. They got to play the Ravens, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Which the
yeah,
Ravens
and
are
they're
looking
down
for their first win as well.
they're down their safety, I believe. Who's the guy that Trevor shit, what's his name? Stephon
The
or Diggs is
Diggs guy,
Stephon
yeah.
yeah, Trevon Diggs or whatever. I think he's out today. Trayvon Diggs.
Did Jeep? Did you watch the Colorado game?
Dude, I watched the highlights because I
Crazy
was busy
game.
at work. But damn, dude, that was a good game.
Yeah, it was. It was like
That
the
was a good.
best
Did
game
it?
I've
And they
watched.
won, right?
Yeah,
Did
Yeah,
they
they
end up
came back
winning?
and won.
Okay, because I seen the play and I went back and I watched the highlights, and then I got distracted by the cat and I actually didn't watch the end of it, and I just remembered like I never even found out who fucking won. But I figured Colorado won, but I wasn't sure.
yeah. They won in overtime.
OT baby. Shadur, man. If I was the Niners, I would do what I could to draft him. That's the type of quarterback we need for the Shanahan system.
He's probably gonna go to the Cowboys or the Raiders.
Really?
Yeah,
Why is that?
because that's all anybody ever talks about. When I hear people talking about where he's gonna go pro.
Well, he's going to go pretty high in the draft, so like they would have like that's the problem. The Niners would have to trade away a lot to get him because they'd have to get that number one pick because he'd be easily top one or two probably
Right.
on name recognition alone. Not to mention like if he keeps playing like he is.
Yeah.
But the Cowboys are pretty decent every year. It'd be hard for them unless they traded away the farm. And who else do you say? The Raiders? Maybe the Raiders, but even the Raiders now got if they got Minshew and they're playing well, they might not be so high in the draft either.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of figured he'd go to like the fuck, like the Patriots or who else is shitty? Maybe the
Panthers.
Commanders,
No,
Giants.
he won't go to the Commanders. The Commanders have a quarterback.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. He's still a rookie too. I'm not really sold on any of the rookies recently. They've all been kind of shady,
It's true.
shiesty.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so hard to find a quarterback that's like a long term quarterback.
Right.
Even Burrow, for all greatness as he's been, like he's had some shitty fucking games.
Oh, for sure.
And I know everybody does, but it feels like that. It feels like I don't know. It feels like there's some greatness missing with a lot of these quarterbacks. Like Mahomes is great. Like you just know that he's going to pull it off.
Right. You really
As soon
do.
as as soon as he goes over and rubs that fucking referee the right way, you know he's going to be fine.
That's right.
That is
But
true. That is true.
and Josh Allen, like they might not be 100% on, or they might not be like hitting everything that game, but that they find a way to pull it off. Baker Mayfield, even like I'm not saying he's great, but he's got that type of greatness where it's like he kind of wills his team to win, even though they shouldn't win, like last
Right.
week. But I don't know. That's kind of reaching because I can't really say Baker Mayfield's great.
He's getting there. By the end of his career, he will be.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. I would love him on the Niners. I wish Purdy was a little more chance taking like that.
Right,
But I like Purdy, except for I wish he had that Mayfield edge.
right, for sure. The
Like,
Mayfield mentality.
yeah, because I feel like Purdy could scramble a little bit more
Oh, for
and be a
sure.
little more of a threat. And like I feel like he just doesn't.
Yeah, he
And
definitely did
granted,
at Ohio State.
He might have to today though.
yeah, like, and that's the thing. Like, it felt like on that Lions game last year during the playoffs, like he just suddenly realized, oh, I can fucking run. Whereas, like, I don't know. I feel like in these days, like that's always an option for most of these guys, even if they can't.
Right. Man, what? How about that Thursday night game, Jets and Patriots?
Not too surprising. Jets smoked them.
Yeah, Jets
Uh,
defense did really well.
yeah, Patriots are a mess right now. They suck.
You think they're gonna start Drake May next week?
No, because they got to play the 49ers. So
Oh yeah,
like that's like throwing them up against like the gauntlet right away. You know, I think they'll go with Brissett one more week at least.
yeah,
Yeah, Brissett's a poor man's Geno Smith.
yeah,
Really,
pretty much.
Yeah,
I feel like it's like, hey, he's gonna play. Like he could be good because he has played decent sometimes. Like last year when he filled in for the in Cleveland, he did okay, didn't he? Or was that? Sorry, was he in Washington?
He played for the Browns last year, I believe.
he,
Okay,
he's
yeah.
been around for a few teams, but yeah, he's been playing pretty well when he has to. You know, just not when he's a starter.
Yeah. And all of us.
The Jets are looking pretty good though. I mean,
Yeah,
I admit that.
Jets are going to come on strong towards the end of the year.
Those running backs are tough. Brees Hall and Braylon Allen.
yeah,
I'd like to think I'd like to be like happy that we beat the Jets because I think they'll be one of our quality teams we beat this year. But it was the first week of the season, and the first week of the season's fucking weird. It's always weird. It's just like nobody did it because they don't practice like they used to, so everybody's just so fucking rusty.
Oh
And it's
yeah,
like they're kind of figuring out as they go. It's like you just walk onto the court and you just start shooting, like you
Yeah.
just start playing, you warm
How the
up.
Patriots beat the Bengals.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Bengals just weren't ready, man.
No, the Bengals
I mean,
in the
that's-
first 2 weeks of the season for the last couple of years, they were like 1-9.
yeah. They've had some terrible starts. It sucks they played the Chiefs so early in the season too. I wish they could have played them when they got a little more warmed up.
Right. So, the first game we got for Sunday today is the Giants at the Browns. Who you got, Jeep?
Giants have been playing okay. It's in the dog pound though. I feel like this could be an upset. I'm assuming the Browns are favored. I forgot to look at this one.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
6 points, I think.
I'm gonna go Browns because they're at home, but I have a feeling. You know what? I'm going Giants.
You're going Giants.
I'm going Giants. I'm gonna go with my feeling.
All right.
I like that pick. I mean, they've been showing some signs of life, especially last week. They almost pulled it off. I had them last week, and I said like, if they don't pull it off now, I don't know if they're ever going to win a game with Daniel Jones. So I'm going to stick by that. I can't pick them again until they swap quarterbacks at least. So I'll go Browns.
All right.
I mean, a couple years back, they made the playoffs, and Daniel Jones was playing decent, and
Yeah,
then
that's why
like
he got
they
that
lost.
contract.
Yeah.
And then they got riddled with injuries last year. They had like 5 and 6 string receivers in there playing, and
Yep.
just signing whoever they could, and like they did terrible. But I mean, how could you be good with all those injuries too?
Yeah.
And then this year, I kind of thought they'd be better, But then they lost Saquon, so that was kind of stupid.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna go with the Browns as well. I think that the Browns defense is gonna lock down Neighbors this week, because they finally seen pretty much Daniel Jones went to him like every pass last week. So everyone sees what kind of a threat Neighbors is now. So I'm gonna go with the Browns in this one.
Has you picked the Browns too?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
Rooster's probably gonna
I
pick
feel
the
it.
Browns, so I'll write that down for him. So the next game we have.
Hopefully, he sends in his picks before the game starts.
Oh yeah, if he
Yeah.
doesn't, he's fucked.
That's
Yeah,
right.
just give me like what 1-15 for the week. I don't think any of us have done that yet.
No. I think the worst that anyone's done was like 4 games, and it was last year.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. That's terrible.
So the next one we got is the Eagles versus the Saints, and it is in New Orleans. The Saints have looked like the best team in the NFL so far this year, putting up 40 points in each of their first 2 games. One not so shocking because it was the Panthers, but last week they played the Cowboys and just dominated the Cowboys from start to finish. So I'm gonna go with the Saints in this one against the Eagles.
I kind of felt like it looked like that Green Bay Dallas last year's playoff game. It was just like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on here? Like, you just turned it on late, and they were already up by like 20.
Correct.
Jesus Christ. I'm going Saints. I think the Saints are on a roll. I think there's something wrong with the Eagles secondary, and their pass rush has not been getting to the quarterback as well.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that couldn't change, but they're out A.J. Brown. So I feel that they got Saquon Barkley. That's always the thing. But the Saints always play good defense, and they're at home. So I feel strong about the Saints.
What about you, Josh?
Yeah, that seems like the obvious pick here, but the spread's pretty close. It looks like it's only like 2-3 points for the Saints. A high point total for the game, too, 50 points. So expecting a lot of offense here. And the Saints have looked better the first 2 weeks, but as a whole, I think I trust Hurts and Barkley a little bit more. So I'll go Eagles here.
I think they're a little pissed off about that. You like that last week?
That's right.
The next game we have is the Houston Texans versus the Minnesota Vikings. Who you got, Ash?
Texans and Vikings. Let's see.
This is so tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vikings are another team that have looked really strong straight out of the gate this year. 2-0 start. They're at home today against this Texans team. Texans don't have Joe Mixon.
Nope.
So they're going to really have to rely on the passing game.
Pierce. What happened with Pierce?
I don't know. I think they're starting like Cam Akers, so I think Pierce is still not the starter, even without Mixon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. I'm going to go Texans.
Jeep.
I'm going to go Vikings. I feel like at home, if Sam Darnold plays the way he did against the Niners, which the Niners arguably have a better defense than the Texans, but that's hard to say because the Texans got a pretty good defense. For what defenses are worth these days. I don't know. Like I don't trust Sam Darnold. That's the problem. I'm a little worried about that, but Kyle Shanahan knew him pretty well, and he carved us up. Fuck, he threw a 101-yard touchdown pass, or what was it, 99-yard touchdown pass to Jeffries? Jesus Christ, dude. Maybe he played with a little chip on his shoulder, but you'd think he'd want to play like that all the time as much as he sat on the bench. So I'm going to go. I think that D'Amico Ryan is going to have a rough day.
Yeah.
Even though he did watch him and played against him.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Niners.
have to go with the Texans in this one. Um, they're looking good. Uh, even with Joe Mixon out, I think their passing game is one of the stronger passing games in the league. With all three receivers they have. Um, and I think that their defense will be able to stop Sam Darnold. He's looked good, but this is where his downfall begins. So I'm gonna go with the
How
Texans.
dare you? How dare you?
All
I was
right.
really excited when we went to the Niners. I thought he'd actually be the starter, and I don't know. I felt like he kind of deserved a better shot, but
Right.
Purdy played well, so it's hard to bench him.
So far, so good this year.
Yep. The next
Sorry,
game we
Cody.
have.
Cody,
What's
who
up?
did you go with? Did you go the Eagles or
I went with
Saints?
the Saints.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
The next game we have is probably going to be a debacle. We got the Buccaneers versus the Broncos, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with the Buccaneers this week. I don't think our defense may be able to do something against Baker and the Buccaneers offense, maybe slow them down a bit, because our defense is looking good. But until Bo Nix snaps out of whatever the fuck has going on in his mind, the Broncos are
Mm-hmm.
probably not going to win a game. So I'm going to have to go with the Buccaneers. But I hope the Broncos win. Hopefully, me picking against them will start a 7-game win streak like last year or something. But unfortunately, I'll have to pick against them this week.
The Bronky Donkos.
Who you got, Jeep?
Buccaneers are pretty banged up on defense. I do think the Broncos are going to have more success and they're going to actually score a point. I think this will be his touchdown. His first touchdown, right? He hasn't thrown one yet,
His
right?
first passing, yeah. He has a rushing
Okay.
touchdown, but
Yeah. I'm going to go Bucks. I don't trust the Broncos yet, but I hope for my running back Jamal Williams' sake, or what's his name?
Javonte.
Jameson Williams? Javonte Williams. I hope for his sake that the Broncos get going.
Yeah, we have absolutely no run game.
The Bucks at home with Baker Mayfield, they're gritty. Their defense is banged up, so I think the Broncos are going to have some success. But I trust the Bucks in this case.
Hash?
I feel like this is a game Denver could win. If the cards fall their way just right, I could see Denver taking this game today. But the Bucks, they've been impressive so far. It's at home. They're 2-0. You know, Bo Nix coming in here on the road. All those factors are too heavy for me. So I got to go Tampa Bay.
Yeah. That one I know Rooster will take the Bucks.
Yeah.
The next game we have is the Green Bay Packers without Jordan Love again, I believe.
Yeah.
Versus the Tennessee Titans. Who you got, Hash?
I'm going to go, man, I think this is going to be a really good game. Tennessee's the favorite. Malik Willis going against his old team. Packers, they are not bad this year. I'm gonna go with Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Packers as well. I think regardless of having Love or not, like their defense will keep them in the game. Will Levis has not been playing well. He's been making stupid mistakes. Especially later in the game. Like he'll start off decent in the game, like they'll be up, but then he throws it away, literally every time. So I'm gonna have to go with the Packers and their defense in this one.
I agree. I started the Packers defense this week because I was looking at the matchup and I'm like, this dude has thrown 2 pick sixes the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
And the Packers have actually played really good defense. And they've shut down. I mean, last week was kind of but still, I can't say Richardson was really good. But as good as Richardson is, he's still got his legs, and he still didn't do too well. So what's Levis going to do? Like Hopkins is hurt. Denard ain't playing. No,
Denard.
he's going to play. I don't know. I don't think he's up to. The only person on the Titans that even scares me is Pollard. So if they can run the ball, they're going to be okay. But I think the Packers are going to put it in the box and stomp them.
Yep. The next game we have is the Chicago Bears at the Indianapolis Colts. Who you got, Jeep?
The Bears. Wait, did I not write that down? I don't have it on my board. What did I do? Hold on one second. So it's Bears at Colts, right?
Yeah. Colts are a 2-point favorite.
The Bears' defense has been playing really good. The problem is Caleb Williams sucks dick. So right now anyway. But damn, like that defense has been playing good. They've gotten some points for me, but I just felt a little stronger going up against Levis with the Packers defense. But honestly, I feel like the Bears are gonna lose this game, but it's gonna be a very low scoring, tight game because I don't know. Like I don't think Richardson's gonna fare too well against the Bears. If the Bears win, it's gonna be like some defensive scoring.
Yeah,
it's gonna have to be
like it has been all year.
Yeah. So
like when they beat the Titans, it was literally the defense scoring the entire game.
Yeah, and as much as and I'm saying that, and it's like, man, I should just start the fucking Bears. But the Packers against Levis just feels like a good move too.
Yeah,
but I'm the kiss of death with defenses. There was only one defense last week that even came close to how bad the fucking Colts did for points, and that was like -2 by somebody. I can't remember who. Whoever got fucking trounced. But yeah, it was like, God damn, like I cannot pick a defense for shit. But I'm gonna go Bears.
Go Bears. No, I'm gonna go with the Colts in this one. I feel like the Bears haven't been able to score barely anything on offense this year. The Colts defense isn't like the worst, but they're not the best either. They're at home. Is this their first? No, it's their second home game. I mean, they came close against the Packers last week. They came close against the Texans, and the Bears are worse than both of those teams. So, I think Richardson will have a better game today, and they're gonna get their first win against the Bears.
I'm sorry. I said I'm going back. I meant I'm going Colts. I'm not going Bears.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you are. Making me have to write shit down differently, you son of a bitch.
Push that J to the other line.
Who you got, Half?
Yeah, that'll make it unanimous for us then, because I'm going to go Colts too here. I don't trust the Bears.
No.
Plus, it's in Indianapolis. I'm surprised the spread's only 2 points. I feel like it should be more like a touchdown here, but definitely like the Colts in this matchup, and we'll have to see where Caleb Williams proves himself. I just don't see it being here today, but I could be wrong.
Yep. Next game we have is going to be a pretty good game, I think. I hope, anyway. As long as Justin Herbert is starting, it'll be a good game. The versus the Steelers.
The news should be out by now. Let me see if I can find it.
I know they said game time, so.
Is this an afternoon game or a
first
12 o'clock game?
Yeah, 12 o'clock. Well, 11. Yeah.
11 o'clock. Yeah. Let's see. I'll just go to Schefter's account. He'll have it.
Sheffy always has his shit together.
That's right. Yeah, Herbert's active.
He is.
Yep.
Oh shit! That changes everything.
Till TJ Watt gets a hold of him.
Yeah. I don't know because Joe Alt shut down Max Crosby a couple weeks ago, and he's a rookie.
Yeah.
And he's a rookie, so I think he'll be able to do the same thing against TJ Watt this week.
Where did he play college?
Notre Dame.
The offense. Yeah, like that was the guy I really wanted the Niners to get trade up for, but I guess the guy's doing pretty good too. But
Right.
I really like Joe Alt.
Yeah, no, he's good. So Hash, who you got in this game?
Let's see. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Chargers.
I think it's gonna be a really good game, but yeah, with Herbert being in, I trust him more than I trust Justin Fields. And that Chargers offensive line is amazing. So I think they'll be able to at least buy him a little bit of time against the tough Steelers defense. So yeah, give me the Chargers.
Jeep.
It's tough because the Chargers always let me down when I pick them, but I'll trust Harbaugh. I like their running game. Who's the running back for the Chargers?
J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards.
Dobbins and Edwards. I mean, Edwards was good last year.
Yeah.
I think the Ravens miss him, especially when he got. Huh?
Oh, I was just saying, and J.K.'s been doing really good considering he's been injured his whole career.
Yeah, like I'm very disappointed the Ravens would get rid of both of those guys, and then basically, like I thought Dobbins
I have to
might be
rejoin
their
the
one.
call. I can't see Jeep.
Oh, he had to leave.
Come back.
No, he's gone. He's gone forever. Yeah. So who do you got? Sorry,
I'm going Chargers.
you going Chargers as well?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the line can hold up, and I don't know. Nothing really scares me about. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. Russell Wilson isn't starting, and Justin Fields he played okay last week, but I think Harbaugh knows how to stop him.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Chargers as well in this one. Like I was saying, I think that the Chargers offensive line will be able to stop the Steelers defensive line this week. Plus, the Chargers offense is definitely better than what the Steelers have right now. I think week one, the Steelers didn't score anything at all besides field goals. And then last week they struggled against the Broncos defense and only scored 13 points. So they're going to have to put up more points than that to beat the Chargers today. So I'm going to go with the Chargers. The next game we have is the quarterbackless Dolphins versus the Seahawks.
How fucking dumb is that? What? Skylar Thompson?
Skylar?
Why?
Well, I don't know if he's starting.
There's nobody else.
They signed Tyler Huntley.
There's nobody else.
I don't think he's ready yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah, like I don't think you walk into a Mike McDaniel's system and just know how to play it. Like, it's not like the Vikings coach, like offensive coordinator. Like the Shanahan system and McDaniel, like they run a pretty complicated system. I don't think you just wander in there like you do on the Vikings and win. Maybe, but, I mean, he does have his legs,
right?
But Skylar Thompson is fucking abysmal, and he pissed me off last week. And because it was stupid of me to pick the Dolphins, I just thought, man, they've lost so many times to the Bills. This is like the Chiefs and Broncos. It's going to happen. And I thought maybe with the Broncos or the Bills being down this year, they might pull it off. And Jesus Christ, was I wrong? That was a fucking mess.
Yeah. So who you got?
I'm going Seahawks.
The Sea Chickens.
One, because Chris can get to hear me, and two, because I just don't think that I'm not very impressed by the Dolphins with Skylar Thompson.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not either. I'm going with Seattle in this one as well. Um, even if Walker isn't playing, I don't believe he is playing this week.
Oh, so Charbonnet's up again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like projected to get like 15 points.
Damn.
So, and he probably wouldn't be projected to get that much with Walker playing. So,
Yeah, no, definitely not because Walker's the workhorse. Like
no, for sure.
he's the man. Oh, dude, I fucking dropped Charbonnet.
Yes, and someone already picked him up.
God damn it!
Yeah.
You said 15. Oh, so Cam Akers is projected 11 now. Okay.
Yep.
Man, I feel like the projections changed. The way we got it set up, the projections changed really well. By the way, are you guys enjoying the defensive scoring?
I am. I like it.
Mhm.
I like it
Like,
way better than last year because
I
last
like
year we scored like 5 points and 6 points unless you had the Cowboys defense and you were scoring like 30 points a game.
Yeah, but it's like it's really hard to do that with the way they have it set up normally. But like the way we got it, we really we get a little extra, and I like that because
Yeah,
it's not too
absolutely.
outrageous. But it's like, but it can be outrageous if you have a really good game, but it's well deserved. But it definitely feels like it plays more of a role in the games going into Monday night. You're down by 15 points, and it's like, well, the fucking defense ain't gonna score that, so I'm screwed.
Right.
I
But
feel like
now
it gives you a
it's
shot.
like I like for at least what I've seen so far, like everybody's defense at least once or twice has averaged like 20 points. I know like some defenses scored like, less than 10 points, but that's because they got fucking destroyed. And
Yeah.
because if the team you're playing against average like gets, over 400 yards, then it's like that's like minus a point or something like that. And then plus like if they throw touchdowns against your defense, I think that's against you as well or whatever.
Yeah, it's like you lose so many points every time they score so many points. Like 0 to 10 is like you miss a point, and then 10 to 20 is 2, and then
Yeah,
20
something
to
like
30
that.
maybe 5, something like that. Yeah, but
So who do you have, Hash? Dolphins or Seahawks?
Man, I'm tempted to take the underdog here, but I think the quarterback differential is huge. Like Skylar Thompson, he looked awful.
He's amazing.
No, and it's in Seattle, Charbonnet, he's not that terrible of a running back. He can hold his own.
Oh, for
So
sure.
I think Seattle will be fine without Kenneth Walker. Yeah, I gotta go Seahawks.
All right. The next game we have is the Carolina Panthers, almost a non-football team, NFL team anymore, versus the Las Vegas Raiders that came back from behind and beat the Ravens last week.
Cody, you say that now, but the red lipstick shooter's up today. It's different. Shit's going different today. Okay, he's gonna overthrow everybody like you've never fucking seen.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
Like he did. The Raiders.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too. There's no.
It's hard to it's just hard to think. Oh, let me pick the Panthers in this one. They've showed absolutely nothing this year. And last week Gardner Minshew looked pretty decent against the Ravens. Brought the Raiders back in that game, so I'm gonna have to go with the Raiders.
Gardner Minshew is my second favorite quarterback in the NFL. Like, I know he's not, top tier, But damn, everywhere he goes, he has a little success, and it fucking hurts my heart
that he
that
left
he
the
had
Jags.
fucking the moron coach we had when he started. Like, granted, he got drafted by him, but damn, I wish we could have held on to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we were, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have Trevor Lawrence, but Minshew was such a good backup, and I knew he was probably going to go somewhere else just because how accurate he was. But he's like got that. He's got that Baker Mayfield hippie side where like they win, but he's gritty and he can fucking he just he gets these wins that you don't expect him to get.
Oh, exactly. So you going with the Raiders?
Oh yeah.
Hash?
Raiders. Yeah. I can't believe in this team just because they went to Andy Dalton. I think it's going to go pretty rough for him today in Vegas. Max Crosby will be all over him.
Oh, for sure. The next game we have is the 49ers versus the Los Angeles Rams. Who you got, Jeep?
Well, I'm 1-1. I would just like to say that I called last week. Who did I say was going to win?
The Vikings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody believed me. You guys all mocked me because I was like, "Oh, you know he's going to go Vikings. You know he's going to go Vikings." Yes, you was right. So, but not this week. I'm going Niners.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Niners as well. The Rams just have not looked the same as the last couple of years. And got Puka Nacua out. I think that's like the biggest thing for the Rams offense right now, with him being gone. But then the Niners defense is I think they're gonna be able to stop anything the Rams put in front of them. So I'm gonna go with the Niners.
I do think the Niners defense is pretty trash this year, but
Yeah, it's definitely not
Really?
as good as last year.
I don't think that there's anything that scares me about the Rams right now because Cooper Cup and Puka Nacua is out, so they're going Robinson, they're going fucking I don't even know who else the hell they got, but like I don't know. I think they have bad enough receivers out there that the Niners might actually be able to stop somebody.
Yeah, for sure. Hash?
I mean, the 49ers are banged up too, though. Are you not worried about it at all, G? You know, no Debo, no Caffrey, no Kittle.
Oh, I'm worried about it. I'm absolutely worried about it. I just, for some reason, I feel like the Rams, like the Niners travel well. It's going to feel like a home game, and the Rams have been that team. The Niners seem to have their number, and I'm, this isn't. I don't feel like this is the Rams team that's going to like stop that streak. But yeah, the Niners got a lot of injuries, and this is where I want to see if Purdy doesn't pull it off this year during this time where he has nobody to throw to. Because Ayuk, let's just say it, he's been a bust since fucking he re-signed.
Believe me, I know.
And,
don't worry, I know.
He's I thought about trading you.
He's got me like a total of fucking 13 points this year on fantasy. Like, Jesus Christ, he better give me fucking 30 points today. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, man. I think that they're just going to run the ball as much as they can, and that's the part I like about Mayfield is like he makes mistakes, but he's a gunslinger kind of, and I wish Purdy was a little more like that because I don't know, he doesn't run enough to not be a gunslinger in a way.
Yeah,
so it's like he's either overly conservative or he's successful.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you guys. I got to go with the 49ers too. I know they are banged up, but the Rams just look awful right now.
Yeah.
Both teams are just too banged up for this early in the season, but 49ers are still strong enough to take this win.
Should be.
Yeah. So the next game we have, I'm going to be taking a team that I think I picked like one time last year. One time. And it's the Lions versus the Cardinals. And I'm going to take the Cardinals in this one. With how Kyler Murray played last week with finally getting the ball to Marvin Harrison Jr. he looked like his dad, dude. He looked really good. So I'm gonna have to go with the Cardinals in this one, and they're at home. The Lions, their problem right now is they are not using Sam Laporta at all. All the games they won last year was because they used Sam Laporta, and they are not using him at all this year. So I'm gonna have to go with the Cardinals in this one.
I'm very happy I didn't draft Laporta because I was going to go a little higher to grab him for my tight end, but then I was like, I don't know, like I was like, well, shit. The people. Oh, by the way, what'd you guys think of my trade?
Which one?
Did you guys see the trade?
Shaheed?
I got it. Huh?
The Shaheed trade? Rashid Shaheed
Yeah.
and yeah.
For ETN. I needed a
Yeah.
running back, and I had a lot of good receivers, so I was like, well, because it's like every week I'm looking at these running backs, like, is Ford even going to get the ball? Is Williams even going to play? Like, because him and McLaughlin, like, all my running backs are like are committee running backs. I don't have a strong one, so I was like, ETN.
So I have a special guest, guys. I don't know if you can see or not.
I'll have to pull up the stream.
We got Big Papa Picks in the house.
All right.
Theodorbus.
Theodorbus.
How do I look again?
You would have to go to the stream on
The YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it pulling up right now. Awesome.
He came over to watch some football.
I figured he'd be over today. Tell him I said good luck with this football team.
He said good luck with
Fantasy football team.
Uh-huh.
Seconds to go.
Awesome.
To go.
So yeah, who do you guys got in this one? Lions and Cardinals.
I agree with you. I think the Cardinals have been playing some stingy good ball. They almost went into Buffalo and won. First game of the season.
Yep.
I know I've said that like 5 times, but it's true. Like, first game of the season's weird for a lot of teams, but they played really well, and then they followed it up last week. Are they 3-0? Going to be 3-0 if they win again?
I think they're 1-1 right now.
Yeah, the Rams. And I don't know if that means much right now, but Kyler Murray is, man, he's a fucking, for as little as he is, he throws a beautiful fucking ball. That is for sure.
He really does, yeah. When he's going, he's going. So
I enjoy watching him play. But I think the Lions are a little bit in trouble this year. I don't think they're going to do as well, but I do think the Cardinals at home are stronger than they are. I might go Lions if they were at home, but I like the Cardinals. They're showing me something this year. I'm a little worried about playing them.
So you're going Cardinals?
Yeah.
Hash, what about you?
I'll go the other side on this one. I'll take a chance with the Lions here on the road. I think Jared Goff, he's just been off to a bad start this year. 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. I think he'll have a better game today. I think it's going to be an offensive shootout, though. I really like what I've seen from the Cardinals this year. It should be an exciting game, but I'll take a chance with the Lions.
All right.
There's going to be a lot of fourth down going for it in this game, I feel like. There's going to be a lot of times they should have kicked the field goal and they don't.
Right.
Which I still think I like going on for fourth down most of the time, but I still think like it's kind of ridiculous the way some of these coaches are not kicking the field goal. Like,
yeah,
there's been 3 games. I can't remember the Bills game. They could have kicked the field goal, or who was it? There's like 3 games I was watching last week, and they could have won, or maybe it was I don't know. I was busy, but I was kind of watching in and out. But sometimes they're going for it, and fourth down is kind of overrated.
The next game we have is the Ravens at the Cowboys. Who you got, Hash?
Good game right here. This could be the game of the week for sure. Expecting the Ravens to get a win finally today, though. So I'm going to take the road team again here. I'm going to take Baltimore to finally get on the board with a win this year. Cowboys, they got exposed a little bit last week. I think the Ravens will try and capitalize on some of the stuff they probably saw on film, and I just trust Baltimore a little bit more here in this situation. So I'll go Ravens.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Big Papa Pix was just telling me, he said there's no way the Ravens are starting 0-3.
Right.
So plus he does not like the Cowboys at all. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I think that they're gonna have a great week on offense. I think their defense will. I think both defenses in this game is gonna suck. I think this is gonna be a high scoring game on both sides of the ball for each team, but I think the Ravens are just gonna have the upper hand in this one. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
I agree. The Ravens need to win. The Cowboys, they kind of need to win too. But whatever happened last week, it's like you got fucking. I'm completely blank on his name. The quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. Jesus Christ, Lamar Jackson. Like he was very mediocre last week. It was a weird game, and I don't know. Like that was probably the worst I've seen the Ravens in a long time with Lamar and everybody they got. But I think they're going to bounce back, and the Cowboys definitely. Whatever the Baltimore does, the Cowboys will play down to them or up to them. So it's going to be close. But with Diggs out, and I think CeeDee Lamb's kind of banged up too, isn't he?
Believe so. I think he's questionable.
Yeah, like I like Zay Flowers and Lamar Jackson in this spot.
All right, and then next we have the Sunday night game, and that is the Chiefs at the Atlanta Falcons. Who you got, Jeep?
This is my upset special. I'm going Falcons. I'm big on the Falcons this year, and I know that I know that the Eagles aren't as good as they were, but I don't think the Chiefs' defense is either way. And before the refs fucking bail them out, I think the Falcons are going to put up some points. So I'm going to take a chance and say that this will be one of those games that the Chiefs lose this year because they're not going to win them all. But the Chiefs will definitely, I think, fall in Atlanta. It's hard because the Chiefs are so scrappy. It's like it doesn't matter who they play. It's like you can see them winning either way.
Right.
But the Falcons have played some pretty good defense, and I mean, is Rice as good as Smith for the Eagles? Maybe, but Travis Kelce hasn't really shown up much. And now, and they lost their running back. I want to say Puka Nacua, but it's not Puka Nacua. It's fucking Gecko.
Yep.
So I like the Falcons, and I think they're gonna beat the Chiefs this week.
Did you guys see that the Chiefs re-signed Kareem Hunt?
Yeah.
So he won't play this week, but next week he'll be active. I went and picked him up in fantasy.
The thing about the Chiefs right now is everybody wants to play for him. So like whoever is basically a free agent, for the most part,
will go
and doesn't want like an absurd amount of money, like is going to play for the Chiefs. They're kind of the fun team to play for right now. I mean, who doesn't want to play for Andy Reid? You know.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. I don't think you're crazy for that pick, Jeep. I'm going to agree with you. I'll take the Falcons here. I think they can pull it off. They are the home team, so I think they got that going for them. And they've been looking a little bit better from week 1 to week 2.
Yeah.
I think they'll continue that here into week 3, and they can pull off this upset over the Chiefs.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you guys as well. I think the Falcons, Like I think it's going to be a very close scoring game for sure. But I think what it'll come down to is the end of the game. The Falcons will go down the field and score a field goal or a touchdown to win the game. So I think this is going to definitely be a good game this week. So the next game we have, there's 2 Monday night games this week. So we got the first one. We got the Jaguars at the Buffalo Bills. I'm gonna go with the Bills in this one. I don't think the Jaguars are gonna be able to beat the Bills. Josh Allen's been playing really good this year. He's definitely been using his legs more than he was last year. So, and he hasn't made as many mistakes. I think this year, by this time last year, he had already thrown like 10 interceptions. So he's definitely making smarter decisions and stuff. So I think the Bills are going to win this game.
What do you think, Hash?
Gabe Davis coming back against his old team here. You know, he used to play for the Bills. Now he's with the Jags.
Yep.
And the Jags, they really need to win. They're 0-2, but it's tough place to go try and get your first win here. So I agree with Big Swan. I think I got to go Buffalo.
What's up?
Let's go. Whoa.
Oh, look who decides to fucking show
Oh,
up.
look at this bedhead.
Holy shit.
About
He
time.
played a concert last night.
Oh my
Just dropped
God.
his bass down, jumped on the podcast.
What's happening?
What's up?
What's up, sexy
Rooster's
motherfucker?
here.
Sorry, I just woke up for the second time today.
Yes. Oh, I finally heard it. You can hear it. Nice. There's the pup.
Oh.
Sorry, I woke up at like 5 o'clock today. I was like, oh, I can sleep again. I'll just go back to bed.
Oops.
And then Bubba just woke me up like, dude, get up. Your podcast.
Yeah. You're going to miss it.
Yeah.
Savannah
was gonna tune in and everything. She's like texting me like, I don't remember the name. What is it? Tell me what's going on.
You're not there.
I feel that. I woke up super early. I was up at like 5 in the morning. 5 or 6 in the morning. I woke up. I was like, I was too excited to go back to bed.
Yep. Hash, did you pick already?
For
Bills, Jags?
Bills? Yeah, I picked Bills.
Okay. Rooster, who you got? Bills or Jags?
Bills.
All right. And then our last Monday night game we have is the Commanders at the Bengals.
Oh, did I pick?
Yeah, you picked the Bills.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm gonna go with the Bengals in this one. I think this is where Joe Burrow and the Bengals start to snap out of their early season funk. It's going to be a close game. The Commanders have been playing well. They have a good run game with their quarterback and both their running backs. So I'm going to have to. But other than that, like I'm still going to have to go with the Bengals. So I'm going to go Bengals. Ash?
Man, I don't know. I think I'll take a chance with the Commanders here. Why not? The Bengals have not been too good to start the year, and like you said, this young quarterback for Washington, so far so good for him. So as long as he stays healthy, I think they have a chance in like pretty much any game, especially a game against Cincinnati. So I'll go Washington.
Okay. Jeep?
I think this is going to be a field goal game. For some reason, the Bengals can't get it together at the beginning of the year, and fucking the Commanders won last week, but they didn't score any touchdowns. It was all field goals. That was against the Giants. I think the Bengals defense is way better. So I'm going to go Bengals, but I think I'm calling it right now. It's going to be 1 touchdown total and all field goals after that for whatever score.
That's not a bad prediction. I could see that happening.
So who you picking? Sorry, I don't know if you said or not, but
Bengals.
all right. Rooster.
Man, this is kind of tough because Commanders looked okay last week, but it was also against the shitty ass Giants.
Yeah.
And Bengals looked okay, but didn't win against Super Bowl champs. So
Right.
they're also kind of designed to play against just them. They even said that. Came out and said we're designed to beat just the Chiefs. You know.
Right.
That's kind of tough. Plus, it's a Monday night game. You never know, but it's at Bengals. They have been sucking. I don't know. The Commanders' quarterback. He looks better than all the rookies.
Yeah.
Other rookie quarterbacks. And Burrow has not been on. Let's see. Kevin, you went Commanders.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna go Bengals.
Bengals.
I think they could right the ship. I mean, and they did just barely lose to the Chiefs, and Commanders only barely beat the Giants.
Right.
You know, so just try it out.
How you feel about the Giants at the Browns, Tash? I mean, Rooster.
What's that?
Giants or Browns?
What do you feel about the Giants at the Browns?
Oh, Browns for sure.
Browns.
Yeah, I just don't trust
What about the
their
Eagles?
quarterbacking.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I just don't trust their quarterback still. I could see them starting their backup halfway through this game.
Drew Lock.
Yeah, I could
That's
see
it.
that happen.
That's when the Giants start winning. No.
I feel like they'd have a better chance than with Daniel Jones. I mean, God damn. I was trying to back him up like all year, like last year. Like, no, he's not that bad. I mean, because he's got some talent, but God, he just sucks too much, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
And they paid his ass so well. It's crazy.
Because of one good season.
One okay season.
Yeah.
Not even good.
Yeah.
He was still sub 15
Yeah.
quarterback.
So who you got? Eagles or Saints?
Has anybody picked that as game of the week?
No.
How about Texans Vikings for game of the week?
No, I don't think anyone's picked any game of the week.
No, I said the Ravens and Cowboys.
That's a great game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
I
Texans
have
Vikings is my game of the week. But Eagles Saints, I think the Saints take it. I think the Eagles are favored, aren't they? For some reason, weren't they like minus 150 or something?
I think so.
Which is weird to me. I don't know why. Eagles have lost. What was that? It's like they've lost 11 of their last 13 or something crazy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And the Saints have put up 44 or more points in their last 3 goddamn games.
Yeah,
That's
talk to us
crazy.
about the game last week.
Oh man, that was brutal.
Did you even see that coming? I didn't see that coming.
I did not either.
I'm not the most surprised ever, but man, I expected the Cowboys to at least be in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty shocking. Yeah, Derek Carr's on fire. Both those wide receivers are looking great. Alvin Kamara is like he's 5 years younger when he plays against the Cowboys, apparently.
Yeah.
That was insane. An insane showing from Alvin Kamara. But I don't know if the Cowboys just said, he won't get the ball again, or what. I don't know what happened there. Pretty crazy. But do I think the Saints are legit? Fuck yeah. After that, fucking A. They weren't just playing the Panthers. They're playing a legit team and put up 44, I think, right? 41 or 44.
It was like 44-19.
Insane.
So you're taking
Kamara came to play.
I'm going Saints, yeah. Because I think they're all still pretty healthy.
Yeah. They don't have a lot of injuries.
Yeah,
How'd you like my Vikings over the Niners pick last week?
it was a good one for
Yeah.
sure. I was on the fence with it last week too, because I mean, damn, the Vikings look good. Sam Darnold MVP. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see the stat. When the last time the Niners won at Minnesota? Because I feel like since a kid, I've never seen.
I think they said like
The Niners
96. I think somebody said since 96
Was the last
or
time?
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
long.
So
like 12 games or something crazy.
Yeah, something wild. Like
When it was at Vikings.
Right.
Yeah. When it was at Vikings, definitely.
Yeah. But damn, the Vikings look legit as fuck too.
Uh-huh.
That's why I got the Texans Vikings as my game of the week. That is going to be a fucking matchup. Probably top 5 teams, both of them.
For sure. So
You went
who
Saints,
got in that
right?
game, Rooster?
Who'd you guys pick?
So Jeep picked the Vikings, Hash picked the Texans, and I picked the Texans.
Texans are so fucking good. I'm gonna go Vikings as well.
All right.
Sam Darnold
Did you
MVP.
pick the Saints, Rooster?
Yeah, he did pick the Saints.
Yeah. Did anybody else pick Saints, or what did you guys pick for that?
Yeah. So
I picked the Saints.
me and Jeep picked the Saints. Hash picked the Eagles.
Damn, Hash going off.
Rogue, going rogue.
He's
Yeah.
going his normal route.
Nice.
He's going his normal route, and he's still in second place.
Pretty good.
So the next game we got is the debacle. I'm pretty sure I already put you down as the Buccaneers on this one. Broncos at the Buccaneers.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, everybody picked the Bucs on that one.
I mean, Broncos. One thing I will give them is I think they're going to shut down Mike Evans pretty good.
Yeah, their defense is
But
not great
unfortunately, defense is looking good still. Their secondary is probably top 5 in the NFL, but Buccaneers have too many weapons, man. They got maybe a legit MVP in fucking Baker Mayfield.
Oh,
that dude is doing great. And he was doing great at the end of last year too. So I think they're gonna just be too much for the Broncos to handle. And Bo Nix can't put up any fucking points anyway, hardly. Which is a bummer because he has those little flashes of, oh, that was nice,
Yeah.
you know, and then he's like, oh, here you go, other team.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Who was the receiver that played really well last week for you, Cody? The
Reynolds.
Like, where
played
did
for
he
the
come from?
Lions last year.
Oh, that's right. That was okay.
We pretty much swapped receivers because we got rid of Tim Patrick, and Tim Patrick now plays for the Lions. Which I think was the biggest let go of our offseason was getting rid of him.
Yeah.
Because he was probably the grittiest wide receiver we had. He doesn't care if there's someone coming after him and tackling him. He'll just try to run him over. Our other receivers are scrawny. It seems like
they're all long and lanky.
And everyone keeps dropping the fucking football. I'm not saying that Bo Nix is
That's
throwing it
true.
exactly to him. He is throwing it to him, and they're dropping it, but he's also throwing it behind them or in front of them too far.
Or over them. Yeah, but they are dropping a lot. You're right.
Dropping a lot of footballs. So, we need to figure that out, honestly.
Did you like Bo Nix's press conference when they asked him about his first week red zone?
I dropped back
to
threw it to the other team.
I like that answer.
Yep. He's like,
wasn't like, man, that my fucking O-line don't know shit about nothing.
Yeah.
You know.
So the next game we got, Rooster, is the Packers at the Titans.
Damn, another good matchup. What's the record? Are Titans 0-2? I think they are, but they're tough. So. They're pretty tough 0-2. I'm still gonna back my Titans, man. I could see the Packers winning again here, but I feel like the Titans maybe right the ship a little bit because they've gotten close a couple times, and the Packers are struggling. They're a little bit thinned out. Of course, they don't have Jordan Love, but their backup quarterback's pretty damn good.
Yeah, Malik Willis, and he's playing.
Yeah.
Titans are his former team.
He's coming home.
Yeah. Well, Titans might want to beat up on him too for leaving. So I'm gonna go Titans.
Ooh.
Or maybe he wants to air it out on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure both. I think both are true.
Josh Jacobs has been performing pretty decent, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's been pretty good. I mean, he's putting up 150 yards. He put up 150 yards last week, but it was on 32 carries and no touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's still pretty good, though. I mean,
it's durable. Do I think he's going to do that 2 weeks in a row against the way better defense Titans over the Colts? No. Do I think he reaches 100 yards? Only if they give him 32 touches.
Only if they give him 32 touches. So you're the only one to pick the Titans today.
Right on.
The next game we have is
you asked me about Bills and Jags earlier, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we already.
I just want to touch on that real quick because I've been thinking about this all week. Bills might be the best team in the league right now. A quiet best team in the league. They are looking better than they looked last year, and they were looking really good last year. Mm-hmm. They got rid of a lot of key players. They didn't give a fuck. They're still performing. If the Saints weren't putting up so many fucking touchdowns, I'd have to say Bills are way up there for maybe best team in the league right now. And the Jags, I have backed them for the past 6 out of 7 games that they've lost in a row. I'm having to back up off the Jags a little bit. I think the Bills.
With that being said,
I think the Bills might go Super Bowl. Did we pick Super Bowl people this year?
Yeah, mine was the Texans and the Lions, and Texans winning.
That's good.
Mine was the Chiefs, and
I don't remember mine.
I don't know who I picked for the NFC.
Not the Niners. Fuck them.
No, I didn't pick the Niners. Packers, maybe. Who did I pick?
You might have.
You have it written down anywhere? Because I don't remember mine at all.
I
know I picked the Chiefs to win it all.
I think maybe I said Ravens Chiefs or something like that. Not Ravens Chiefs.
I think I did Dolphins and 49ers.
Yeah, I remember. That's what Hash did that. I know that. I don't have them written down, but I'm pretty sure because Hash has picked the Dolphins the last 2 years. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Not with Skylar Johnson. But Rooster, the next game is the Bears and the Colts. Bears at Colts.
Can Anthony Richardson turn around against the Bears? I think maybe. I'll go Colts here. With the home field advantage.
I meant to say earlier, going off what you said, Rooster, you back the Jags more than I do, for sure. Because I can't.
You still live there. They're my boys,
Yeah, that's my AFC team. But it's every time I pick them, one way or the other, whatever I pick, they do the opposite. But the Bills, for some reason, no matter how good the Bills have been, the Jags are the team that always seems to somehow beat them.
They do give them problems. Yeah,
because they beat them. It was like a 6-0 game, or 6-3 a couple years back, and then last year they won.
They were in London.
But just how well the Bills have been playing versus how poorly the Jags have been playing, you can't take the Jags right now. Are you? You're not taking the Jags, are you?
No, everyone took.
No, I didn't. I thought about it for a while because I was like, man, this is the game I should take them, just because for some reason them and the Bills they seem to upset the Bills a lot. But I just traded for ETN, so I'm kind of high on ETN, but. But yeah,
ETN also hasn't been. He's clearly good, but not been playing as good as he was expected to play.
Yeah, he's been quiet.
But they've been behind a lot. So what do you expect? They're going to run.
Everything he's been getting though has been more than any of my other running backs though. So
Hey, who do you want for Christian McCaffrey? Who do you want to trade for Christian McCaffrey?
Let me see.
I got a couple running backs. You look like you're kind of struggling on running back, and I got some decent ones.
Yeah, because I'm waiting for it. Well, him and Cooper Kupp went out. So
You're not thinking about that, right?
Dude, he's going to be out for another 3 or 4 weeks.
So,
wanna see-
he's
I wanna
gonna
see
need
what,
him later in the year.
I'm going to need him later in the year. I'm just saying, do you want
Yeah.
production now or later? You know, it's a fair thought.
I mean, the Niners might be in bad shape by the time he comes back. There might not be an offensive line that's even left of
That's
as
the
shitty
word.
as they are. It might be
Yeah,
even
the
shittier.
wide receivers might all be fucked up. Then they're leaning heavily on him. Then he's good for 2 weeks and he's out again.
Right.
And then I just gave him Josh Jacobs. You know what I mean?
I mean, that would be a fair trade, I think.
Know what I'm saying?
Josh Jacobs. I think I'd need 2 players for Christian McCaffrey.
In injured IR Christian McCaffrey, I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm taking a risk of 2 weeks for the rest of the season.
There's a risk on both sides there, though. I'm just saying. What's the next pick? Think about it while we're doing that.
You got the Chargers at the Steelers.
And I don't know about Josh Jacobs anyway. I don't know if I want to give him up. I might think Derrick Henry.
Ugh,
Maybe?
no.
Not on him? Okay.
What has he done? Like McCaffrey's almost got as many
Derrick
points
Henry?
and he hasn't even played. Huh?
Derrick Henry? No, dude. Derrick Henry's been pretty good.
This year?
He's
you
got
talking
just
about?
as many points and he hasn't even played.
Yeah, what? Oh my god.
Yeah, am I wrong on Derrick Henry? I didn't think he'd really perform that well.
Yeah, he's been pretty damn good. Every touch he's been on the field, he's been good. Let me look. He's like number 20, I think. Oh, he's 21st running back. It's not bad.
Let me see his 10 and 16.
Yeah. And by the way, the 10 was his very first game ever with the Ravens. He played for like 13 snaps and got
He does
10
have a-
points.
He does have a touchdown in every game. Think he'll score one against your Cowboys?
I do. After Alvin Kamara scores 4, I know he's a completely different running back, but yeah, I think they're going to give Derrick Henry a touchdown. They want to give him a touchdown every game. It seems like, you know.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Chargers or Steelers, Rooster?
Damn,
Wait,
that's
so-
a fucking good game.
Sorry, Stevenson didn't do anything. He got 0 points
Yeah,
for
he had
you.
20
Zero.
Ramondre got goddamn 0.
He got 23
What the
yards,
fuck?
so that's 2 points right there. But
Yeah,
then he had
I
a
wouldn't.
fumble, so that took it away.
Oh, wow.
Dude, he was ranked higher than all my other running backs, but I felt rude offering you Ramondre after that fucking performance, dude. That was some bullshit.
I'll give you McCaffrey for CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, I bet. That's nowhere near close.
I mean, if they were both playing right now, that'd be a good trade.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but you got 3 or 4 more weeks of no Christian McCaffrey, apparently.
Right.
Okay, fine. How about Devontae Smith and CeeDee Lamb for Christian McCaffrey?
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Oh shit. Chargers or Steelers?
What'd you guys say about Chargers and Steelers? I feel like this is also a big defensive, gonna be like really an interesting, slow game.
Yeah, we all picked the Chargers on this because Justin Herbert's playing.
Yeah, we all went to the injury report and had to make sure he was in, and then decided Chargers.
Chargers.
I think that, like I said, Joe Alt, the rookie offensive lineman for the Chargers, shut down Mason Crosby, one of the best defensive players in the league, and so I think he's going to do it again today against T.J. Watt. T.J. Watt will probably end up switching sides of the field to not go against Joe Alt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers as well. I know they just came off of a gimme game where they just manhandled the Panthers, but Steelers had a gimme game and only barely beat the Broncos. No offense, but it's kind of a gimme game.
I mean, yeah.
Right now, anyway. And I don't think they can put up as many points as Herbert. I think you guys are right. If he's on the field, Chargers. But that's a pretty good defensive game. I bet it's going to be not many points scored.
Oh, for sure. So next one we got is the Skylar Thompson Dolphins, Jeep's favorite team. versus the Seattle Seahawks. Everyone took the Seahawks on that one.
Yeah, same. I gotta go Seahawks. They're looking pretty decent. Geno Smith is, looking like definitely a starter. And Skylar Thompson, is that his name?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just doesn't even sound like he should be on the field.
No, he's from
D-bag.
Kansas State. That's why.
Kansas State?
Yeah, that's where he played.
Yeah, I've never
for.
heard of him. Are they looking for alternatives?
I don't think so.
Yeah, they got
They
Huntley.
fucking need to move on
Oh
from
yeah, they got Huntley. That's right.
Huntley. That's right. Yeah, he was pretty decent.
Yeah.
He was backup for Ravens, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
He
I
was
know
pretty
there's
good.
talks of like there was people saying that they should try to go get Bryce Young and put him in that system and try it out.
Why? Why would you do that?
Just because Mike McDaniels.
What?
Everyone was down on Tua, and then Tua was in his offense, and Tua's played good under Mike McDaniels. Besides this.
Oh, I see.
So the next
Poor
game
guy.
we got the Panthers at the Raiders.
Panthers Raiders going to be a closer game than everybody gives it credit for, I think, this week, because the Red Rockets on the field.
The Red
So that's
Rocket.
exciting. Can I take the Panthers though? On an away game? Nah, give me Raiders.
All right.
I think it'll be pretty close though. I think it'll be within one score.
Yeah, it'll be close for sure.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The Raiders will.
Andy Dalton's not bad. He's definitely better than the other guy.
True. Just I don't know.
The
Like
whole rest of the team still sucks, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I mean,
They've
he
got
does
some
have-
weapons though. They've got some guys. It's just their defense is
The only
nothing
thing
now.
they have on defense is Josie Jewell, dude. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all they have on defense.
So we know the Raiders are going to put up 24, but I think Andy Dalton can too, at least. You know?
So the next game we got the Niners at the Rams.
Give me Niners, baby. Give me that Niners defense to just smash the LA Rams.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'll give you McCaffrey for the Niners defense and Josh Jacobs.
And your defense? Who's your defense?
He's got the Packers.
Oh, I got the Bears and the Bears and the Tigers.
Bears and Packers. Let me think about it.
All right. I'm still haven't decided. It was just a thought. So let me
That's
think about
yeah,
it.
that's a more reasonable one. I understand that one.
I am excited. Like he was my number one pick. I was excited for him to play, but he got the curse of Madden. He was on Madden's cover last year, wasn't he?
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
this year?
This year's.
Yeah.
And only the GOAT can avoid the Madden curse.
No shit.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
No
He had his
shit.
leg snap in half. I'm talking about the GOAT, Patrick
No,
Mahomes.
his
Oh,
Madden
yeah,
curse.
yeah.
His Madden curse was getting destroyed in the Super Bowl against the Buccaneers. That was his Madden curse.
Whatever. I'll take that as a Madden curse all day.
Hey,
Getting to the
that's-
Super Bowl.
Put it back on the cover.
Tell him
next
he
time
played in
plays
the
Niners
Super
in
Bowl for
Super
his
Bowl.
curse.
The next game we got the Lions at the Cardinals.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one too.
Yep.
Cardinals are looking pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I might have to take them at home.
Yeah,
I think
so
I'm taking the home team.
Jeep and I took the Cardinals. Hash took the Lions.
Hell yeah. Damn, I kind of want to now just to fuck up his streak he's got. You got 4 or 5, huh?
Yep.
Damn. All right. Let's hear the next one. I think I know what it is.
Oh, did you? Who you taking? Sorry, Cardinals.
Cardinals, yeah.
The next one we got the Ravens at the Cowboys. Everyone
Mhm.
took the Ravens.
Everyone took the Ravens.
Even
It is
even
pretty-
Papa Picks took the Ravens.
It is pretty hard to say the Ravens would go 0-3.
That's exactly what my dad
I
said.
mean, that's pretty crazy.
But
That
are
would
the
be
Cowboys going to start 0-2 at home?
Yeah, that would also be crazy. I think the Cowboys edge them out by a point in this one.
Yeah, it's
I think that's the spread.
already
1 point.
down for the Cowboys.
Is it?
So.
Man, I don't know though. This is one of those that I said I wasn't always going to pick the Cowboys this year, but dude, the Ravens are 0-2. I mean, they keep losing. I mean, they have something going against them. The MVP effect,
Justin
maybe.
Tucker.
Justin Tucker, damn, dude, yeah, what a shocker that was.
Yeah, no shit.
Mhm.
No
Man.
shit.
And I think he's perfect. I would bet $100 that he's perfect today in Cowboy Stadium. Everybody does well in Cowboy Stadium kicking. But only since the Ravens have been falling short, I think the Cowboys are just as fucking pissed off as the Ravens are after getting really embarrassed last week. I think they're all pretty healthy still. Give me Zeke for a touchdown, maybe even two.
Maybe even two.
And I think the Cowboys edge them out barely, but it could be a shootout. Both defenses haven't been doing that great either.
All right.
Yeah.
And then the last game for you to pick, we got the Chiefs at the Falcons.
Damn. Anybody take Falcons?
Everybody.
Interesting. Everybody took the
Everybody.
Falcons. All right, I'll take the
Chiefs
Chiefs
get 'em
here
all.
then. They can't, and this is going to be a tough matchup for them, I think. But give me the Chiefs.
All right.
I hope. I know Pacheco's not in it, but I hope they start utilizing Kelsey a little bit because this is getting sad. I'm tired of putting him in there.
Yeah, I officially benched Sam Laporta last week.
Did you?
Yeah, I put Brock Bowers in. He's been killing it
Yeah.
for the Raiders.
So
What,
we all-
what do you guys think? Do you think that fucking Kelsey is going to get any points this fucking year, or is he just a distraction?
Oh, he will.
I mean,
I bet
he
I
did
bet
drop
him to
that
score a
one.
touchdown today. He's
What'd
going
you
to
say?
score.
You
I
think
bet
he
him
will?
to score a touchdown today. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so. I think I could see it just because Pacheco's down. How long is he out anyway?
The whole year probably.
Oh yeah, it was like 8 weeks minimum, right?
Yeah. Like if
Something
he comes
like that.
back, he'll come back in the playoffs.
That sucks.
But they got Kareem Hunt, so
They did pick him up.
Yeah,
Old
good.
washed up, beat up old ass fucking Kareem Hunt.
that's all right.
I hope he does perform. That'd be awesome. Him and Dalvin Cook both. Dalvin Cook needs to come back too.
Yeah. Did you guys see that terrible UFC fight card? 306?
Terrible. Oh, I liked it.
Everything
I mean,
was a decision, dude. Like
the fights
I don't want to watch
were
something
kinda-
that's decision.
yeah.
Like that's kind of shitty.
But
Yeah.
the fourth fight from the main event, I think that fight was incredible. These two guys went back and forth. It was insane.
I don't think that O'Malley should have lost.
O'Malley looked like he lost as soon as he walked out in the stadium. He just looked like overwhelmed already. I was like, oh shit, what's going on with him? I was telling somebody that was watching it with me. He looked fucking weird and not ready. And then he gets in there and just keeps doing a little gut shot. Gut shot. Like, dude, what are you doing? Throw a combo. What were you saying, Kev?
It surprised me for sure. I had O'Malley.
Me
I
too.
picked him. I needed him to win that fight.
Shevchenko won though.
Oh,
Yep.
Shevchenko got her
Shevchenko.
belt back. Yeah, she looked dominant. That was surprising. Also, Alexa Grasso didn't look ready,
Mm-mm.
but she was good enough. Both of them were good enough to not lose. They had to go to the bell, which did suck. It was fucking. Those last two fights were pretty lame for sure. But the screen and shit was incredible. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, the presentation. Yeah.
Yeah, that was super cool. They just should have had some more undercard people on the fights, I guess, that would have fought harder
Right.
or done some more shit at least.
Yeah.
Because yeah, the fights were a little lame. But like I said, there was that one fight that those guys were awesome.
Yeah.
Can't remember their name.
What was it? Just seeing. Ronaldo Rodriguez and O'Day Osborne.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
It was like the first fight of the main card. Or it was, or if it
Yeah,
wasn't
I
that
think it was
one,
the
then
second.
there's Daniel Zellhuber or Esteban Ribovics.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, let's hope today's football goes good, huh?
By the
Hopefully.
way,
Bunch of
Thursday
good
night,
games.
Yeah, who plays on Thursday night?
Cowboys at
Cowboys
Oh.
and Giants.
Yeah, it was Daniel Zellhuber versus Esteban Ribovics. Yeah, that one was incredible. It ended up being a split decision, but it was fucking good. Those guys were back and forth. It was crazy. It was a deserved split decision. You know? Anyway, yeah, hopefully tonight is awesome. Got some good matchups today.
Oh, for sure. Unfortunately, I have to work, so I won't be able to watch tonight's game.
Oh,
But yeah.
what did you guys pick for game of the week?
Ravens
if I
and
had to-
Cowboys.
What'd you say?
I did Eagles Saints.
Ravens and Cowboys.
Ravens Cowboys. What score do you think?
I'll go 34-24 Ravens.
That sounds real likely. I hate it. Wait, what did you say, Jeep? What's your game of the week?
Saints, Eagles.
That's going to be a shootout, I think.
Yeah,
What's
the
the
Eagles.
What's the score you think?
I think it's going to be about like 31-28.
Right on.
Saints.
I got Texans Vikings.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be about 24-27, something like that.
24-27. I got the Chiefs and Falcons.
Chiefs Falcons, good game.
And I think it's going to be 27-20 Falcons.
Nice. That surprised me. Everybody picked Falcons, but not a lot. It doesn't surprise me a lot. That is going to be a close game.
I feel like this is a game. I mean, the Chiefs aren't going to win them all, and the refs will probably bail them out. But if there's a game they don't bail them out, it'd be this game.
Right. No doubt.
Yeah, I could totally see that. But but since all three of you were picking Falcons, I got to take the Chiefs. You know. If I'm wrong, I'll believe it.
Nothing wrong with that. We all, besides Cody, we all took a shot.
They got some tough games coming up, by the way. They got Chargers, Saints, Niners, Raiders, Bucks, and then the Broncos. And then the Bills, and then the Panthers. But just saying, they got some tough ones next few weeks. Chargers, Saints, Niners, Raiders, Bucks. That's pretty good.
Yeah. This year, though, for Thursday night games, the next couple weeks are actually pretty good. We got the Cowboys Giants, Buccaneers Falcons, Niners Seahawks, Broncos Saints, Vikings and Rams.
Hell yeah.
Texans. All the Thursday night games this year are definitely way better than the last couple years.
Yeah. Cowboys Giants at Giants.
Yep.
Is anybody taking the Giants?
Probably not unless Drew Lock starts.
No.
Unless Drew Lock starts. Uh-huh.
Yeah, not with Danny Dimes.
Yeah.
Not against the Cowboys.
Speaking of, another quick thing about the Cowboys, though, they were all just coming off of Prescott getting that payday too, so maybe that's part of why they gave it away. Maybe their hangover's over.
Right.
I'm hoping it is. We'll see. Anyway, yeah. Good luck, guys.
Yep. We'll see how it goes.
Yep.
Good pod.
I need a fantasy win.
Yeah, sorry I was late.
No, all good, man.
At least you showed up.
Good luck, gentlemen.
I made it.
best part. We were all
Yeah.
here. We were all here. That's all that matters.
We'll see if I send you a trade proposal.
Yeah,
Think
let
about
me
it.
think about that. I mean, I'm not entirely against it, but I'm gonna have to get somebody pretty damn good for McCaffrey.
I understand. Totally. All right, guys.
All right, y'all.
We'll see y'all.
Later.
Later.
What's up, Bubba? Come here and show him what's up. Yeah.